friends, it's Miss Kim, and I want to read to you one of my favorite books called The Magic Boots. And this book was written by Scott Emerson and Howard Post, and Howard Post also drew all the pictures. That means he illustrated the book. And this book is dedicated to the magic of childhood. Every morning when William Wilkins got out of bed, he brushed his teeth, patted his dog, Bob, and put on his cowboy boots. They weren't just ordinary boots. For one thing, they were bright red. They were soft too, as soft as Bob's ears. But the most unordinary thing about William's cowboy boots is that they were magic. They weren't magic in a usual way. They didn't glow or throw out sparks. A miniature genie didn't live inside them. But when William put them on, he could go anywhere he wanted. And all he had to do was think of a place, any place. And in the blink of an eye, he was there, just like that. Once, he went canoeing down the Amazon River. Do you see the parrot? Oh, there's a snake. Eek! One time, he spent the day with Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. Oh my goodness. And since he had always wanted to be a cowboy, at least once a week, he took a herd of longhorns up the Chisholm Trail. You see how big their horns are? With the help of the magic boots, William traveled the world. And he soon discovered that if he hung on to Bob really tight, he could go with them. Look, they're on a magic carpet. He made new friends. Those are bears. And he learned to see things from a different point of view. Where's he at now? That's right, outer space. Oh no. But then one day it happened. The most horrible, dreadful, ghastly, rotten, worst thing William could imagine. His feet didn't fit inside the boots. He took off his socks and sprinkled baby powder on his feet, and it didn't help. He soaked his feet in ice water, hoping they would shrink, and they didn't. He's really sad. Finally, he faced the truth. His feet were too big. He had outgrown the magic boots, and all day long he moped around feeling sorry for himself, wishing he didn't have to grow up. His mother tried everything to make him feel better. She even took him to get a new pair of high tops. It didn't help. William couldn't get used to the idea that he would never again explore the Amazon, walk to the moon, or visit the Wild West. See, Bob's trying to cheer him up. That night, he cried himself to sleep, thinking all about the places he would never go again. See, look, his mom and Bob are checking on him. And then suddenly, he was back in the Chisholm Trail, saving the princess from the Black Knight and gliding over the Grand Canyon. That's a lot to do. But when he looked down, expecting to see his magic boots, they were just his own bare feet. And at that moment, he realized it wasn't the boots that were magic. It was him. In the morning, he jumped out of bed, brushed his teeth until they sparkled, and gave Bob a big hug. And then he put on his new high tops. Then, as William stomped out the back door, he thought of a place far away. And in a blink of an eye, he was there. Where is he traveling today with his imagination? That's Egypt. And that is the end of our book. I want to show you something. Look who's already asleep. That's my dog, Ginger. Sweet dreams.